Hello, my name is Brandy Coonan, and thank you for participating in this usability research. I will be recording this session to allow Full Sail University staff members who are not here today to observe your session and benefit from your comments. Are you okay with being recorded for the purpose of improving the designs being tested?
Yes, I am.
The application being tested is a mobile app named Guide for Pokédex. How familiar would you say that you are with the Pokemon franchise?
Pretty familiar, yeah.
Okay, you may click on the app now. And here's your first scenario.
You have just downloaded this application after purchasing the latest Pokemon game. You see that it has a new region called Johto and decide to research its 3 starters. Okay, so I look at this, I see all kind of Pokemon. I choose Charmeleon. What do I choose another one next? Its weight is 190, its height is 11, its speed is 80, defense is 58, the HP is 58, and attack is 64.
Do you know what region that Pokemon is from?
It's a fire region. It's a fire Pokemon. I don't know what region it's from now.
How do you think you could find a particular region for Pokemon?
I'm not sure how to find the different regions.
For most apps, how would you try?
If I was going to be looking it up, I'd have to research it out. I'd have to go to Google and check it out. I'd pull it up, look for regions that it would come into, and look it up that way.
So you don't think that you would be able to finish this scenario on the app? Or would you like to keep trying?
I'd like to keep trying. Okay, let me go back to the main menu. Well, at the top it says Guide for Pokédex. And if I pull up, wait a minute. Well, there's a lot of them here. Okay. In the upper left-hand corner, there's a drop-down menu. It gives you a listing of updated, Hoenn, original, Alola, original. So back the original ones and updated ones. But if I scroll up, I see national ones. Kanto, original, Hoenn. Kanto pulls up a certain group. There, original Johto Johto. I'm sorry, Johto. Looks like a new region. And the 3 starters that I would choose if I was going to research the 3 starters.
What do you think?
About the 3 starters?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I like the first one. I've seen it before. Chikorita. So I click on Chikorita, and I see the breakdown of it. It gives me its weight, its height, 64, 9, defense is 65, speed's 45. Tells me the HP is 45 and attack is 49. It tells me about the ability. Overgrows and it's a leaf guard. Tells me about the type. It's a grass type. Gives me a special attack of 49 and special defense of 65. Gives me a description. It's pleasantly aromatic leaves, have the ability to check the humidity and temperature.
Thank you very much. This has been very helpful for the first scenario. Are you ready for your second scenario?
Yes.
Okay, here's your second one.
Okay, let me back out of here. Whoops. Sorry about that. Okay. Second scenario. Your 2 friends keep arguing over whether the male Pikachu's design is better or the female's. They pick you to be the tiebreaker, but you have forgotten what both designs look like. Perhaps your new guide could show you. Okay, so if I want to look for Pikachu's, male and female, if I go to the drop-down menu, and I find I'm sorry, it's in the original Johto, I should have said that. It's in the original Johto, and I can drop down to Pikachu. It gives me what it looks like. Back out of this one. That's Raichu. I picked the wrong one. Okay, so it tells you about the description. When several of these Pokemon gather, their electricity could cause lightning storms. Tells me how it evolves. Gives me all the breakdown of it. I don't see at the top. I can move between the pictures of what it looks like with the arrows left and right, and it shows me the difference in the ear and the difference in the tail design. And I would say that I kind of like the male tail. Looks more like a lightning bolt. So that would be my favorite. So if I was going to break the tie, I'd have to say that, because the wider tail on the female one looks weird. Sorry, but yeah.
Thank you, sir. Here's your third scenario. Your comments for the second scenario have been very helpful.
We go back to the menu. Okay, after finally catching a shiny Eevee, you can't decide whether Evolution. Which evolution to evolve it into? Flareon, Jolteon, Vaporeon, Leafeon, Glaceon, Umbreon, Espeon, or Sylveon. You decide to look up the designs for all of them in the new app.
Now, sir, you are familiar with what a shiny Pokemon is, correct? Or are you not?
I am not. I don't know what that is.
That's perfectly fine. A shiny Pokemon is simply a Pokemon that has the same name, but it has a different coloration. You saw that actually with your second scenario where one of the pictures was colored slightly different than the other ones.
Yeah.
That was a shiny form of it.
Okay.
So your scenario is basically asking you to find the shiny forms of all, I believe, 8 evolutions for Eevee.
Okay. So I'll go in here and look for Eevee. And once I find Eevee, I'll get there. It'd be easier if these were alphabetical.
I can't answer that right now, unfortunately.
That's okay. It was actually a question for myself. There's Eevee. Okay, so if I click on Eevee, it will show me at the bottom. It evolves into.
What are you thinking right now, sir?
I'm confused at the bottom. I thought it would show me all the different ones that it evolves into, but I'm only seeing one. And I'm not sure which one that is, but I need the shiny Eevee. So ads. Okay. If I'm changing the top using the arrows, if I'm changing the arrow, the pictures up top, it's giving me different pictures of the Eevee, but I'm not sure exactly which one's shiny. I'd have to say that's a different coloring. That would be a shiny one. But the evolution at the bottom is still the same. So I don't know where I would go to see whether it was what the different evolutions would be. Unless I went back and looked at each, looked up Flareon, Jolteon, to see what each of those look like.
What do you think you should do?
I would guess go back and start looking these up individually. And after Eevee, I see Vaporeon. So if I look that one up, I'll click on it at the top to see the different colors. And that would be a shiny one.
You're correct in that.
And if I wanted to see what each one looked like, now I see what I got to do. I got to go to the next. Evolution one, the picture of it, and when I pull that picture up, after the ad goes away, I pull the picture up, and to see the shiny one, I click the arrow buttons and it shows me which one's shiny. That's cool. I like that one. Then I go back and I can check. I can check each 8 of these this way. After the ad goes away. Yeah. It shows you the front and back when you flip through it too, which is what I like because you know what the backside's going to look like. You know, colored wise and design. Espion. There's a lot of ads. Okay. That's cool. I like that color. I think the shiny ones look a lot better. Of course, they're probably harder to get, but Umbreon. Oh, okay. The colors on Umbreon change, which is kind of cool. Sylveon. Espion, Umbreon, Vaporeon, Jolteon, Flareon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm missing the other ones. They're not grouped in with it. The Sylveon and Leafeon and Glaceon were in that group. So I would guess that I'd have to scroll through to find those. I would have thought it would have been easier if they kept them all grouped together. Back up here, see if I can. 1, 2, Espino, Jolteon, Flareon. Yeah, see, I don't know where it's at. That's got me confused now. Unless maybe they're in a different zone or area. I don't see how they could be since they're under the EV. I don't see them. I'm confused. Sorry.
No, it's very helpful. Thank you. Would you like to continue to finish it, or would you like to move on to the next scenario?
Let's go to the next scenario. Yeah.
Okay. So this is the last one.
Okay. You watch the Pokemon show and see a unique Pokemon named Tapu Koko. But the show doesn't give the doesn't give the Pokedex description for the Pokemon. You decide to check your app to find the information on the Pokemon. Okay. You see a unique one called named Tapu Koko. Okay, so well, the first thing I do is go back to the drop-down menu to see if I can see either Tapu or Koko in the listing. It's probably, since it's a unique Pokemon, it's probably an updated one. I would guess. Original, national, updated. And I gotta look for Tapu. Peach Cube. Okay. Having to look for the name Tapu as you're scrolling up through all of these, with the background being a picture and these being see-through, makes it difficult to see the names as you're scrolling through. Tortoise.
Thank you, sir. You're giving us some amazing feedback.
Uh, Cyclones right on. There's a lot of Pokemon. Okay. I don't see it in that grouping. Okay, so Chevrolet. No, back. I don't want that. Emotional. If I had a way of searching the name, would be a lot easier. But I mean, if I knew more about the Pokemon, I might know which area he's in, so I could choose either original Pony or original Ulalu or original Akala, or the updated ones, Hoenn, or updated Unova. I don't know more. I don't know more about that. But if I didn't know it, see, I wouldn't know. Because each area is going to have different ones in it, so I would have to go to each one of these and look through each one of these to look for the name Tapu Koko in each one of these groups, because I just don't know. But it would be easier if it was oops, I didn't mean to hit that privacy policy. If there was a search, search for a name.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yeah, I don't know where it's at. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay, sir. You've actually provided some very, very important feedback. I'd like to thank you for participating today.
Sure, no problem. That's what I'm here for.